Up everyone, Game Master 468 here, bringing you another walkthrough. As you can probably tell, this is my 1000th video. That is a lot of videos, my gosh. I did a lot of stuff over the last 3 years, so yeah, that's pretty exciting. So, as a celebration for making 1000 videos, I'm going to be doing a game that hit very, very close to my childhood. It's one of my favorite games. So, here we go. Today I'm doing a walkthrough of Tak and the Power of Juju for the PlayStation 2. Oh, yes. I love this game. Yeah, so, yeah, this is a game that I got a long time ago. This is one of the first games I played. I say that a lot when I do PlayStation 2 games. But yeah, this is one of the most memorable ones that I've played. And as far as I can tell, at the time that I'm recording this anyway, no one's really finished a walkthrough or a let's play of this game. Like, I've seen people who started let's plays of this game, but I've never really seen anyone finishing them. I saw one today that appeared to be new, and I don't know if he plans on finishing it or not. But yeah, I saw it in the recommended video section, so hopefully he'll be finishing that. So good luck to him. But yeah, let's stop yammering on. Let's just start the game, shall we? Alright, we're gonna just save in the second file. Yes. Alright, so here we go. Oh my gosh, that wall is talking to me.
I can never remember that part. Maybe low bow ta tiki bow. No, but it's low bow ta or something. What is it going to take to get into contact with a powerful Juju spirit from another world?
What?
It worked!
What? Huh?
Hello? Can you hear me? You do not speak, but I see that you listen.
Wait, are you talking to me, dude?
So strange. Your clothes, the power stick you hold in your hand. I have
You mean my controller?
seen a Juju like you before. And what is this magic box you watch me on?
It's a
It
TV.
is
Ah!
the most important thing in your hut. You do me great honor to watch me on it. My name is Jabalba. I am the powerful shaman of the great and legendary Pupanuno people. For generations we have... Hey!
Ah.
Be quiet out there! I'm talking to a Juju! Tak, would you shut those people up? This is important! And get Warrior Lock! I want to introduce him to this Juju here! I am so sorry. Oh, strange and powerful Juju. There's a lot going on today. That's why I've called upon you for your help.
Oh, really?
Explain.
That's why I have a piece of toilet paper sticking out of her pants?
Shaman, like myself, have known that someday something terrible would happen to our great protector, the Moon Juju. So said the Pupanunu people's prophecy. Is a shield against evil and the source of my Juju power. She is strong and nice and oh, so beautiful. Oh, that's Tlaylock. He's not nice and he's sure not beautiful. He's jealous and practices bad juju. At the council that chose the new High Shaman, he was passed over in favor of me. So last night, Tlaylock decided to take his revenge.
Whoa.
Tlaylock crept into the Temple of the Moon with his foul servants, pins and needles, and stole the Moonstones, the source of the Moon Juju's power. The first thing Tlaylock did was to use the Moonstones to change the Pupanunu people into stupid, helpless sheep. without the moon Juju.
Wouldn't you rather kill
It's
them?
only enough to protect a few. And this is only the beginning of Tlaylock's terrible plan. But Tlaylock is a fool. He won't get away with it. For the Pupanunu people's prophecy clearly says, a mighty warrior trained by the High Shaman will defeat Tlaylock and save the moon Juju. I have trained such a warrior. His name is Lock.
Oh man!
Tech, what are you doing?
You told me to go get Lock.
Yes, that's right. Go fetch Lock. Stop playing with the sheep.
I did get Lock.
No, you fetched a dirty, stinky animal.
That's Lock. See, he's wearing Lock's amulet. Tlaylock must have changed him into a sheep.
No.
Oh no!
No, this is all wrong. This isn't in the
He said poo-poo.
Pupanunu people's prophecy. The mighty warrior doesn't become a sheep. The mighty warrior doesn't lick my foot. Stop the licking, Lock. Oh, this is terrible.
Can't we just change him back?
I don't know. Yes, I've got it. We can change Lock back into a mighty warrior. This great Juju spirit who watches us from another world can help. Follow Tech. Protect him with your power. Go with Tech to the ancient burial ground of our ancestors and put the teeth into the statues. And get me some magical Nubu plants while you're out. Now go! Both of you! Lock must stop Tlaylock before he destroys the moon goddess!
Alright! So that's our goal, everyone. We need to go and get the plant thingamadoogies. And go to the burial grounds in order to turn Lock back into a human. And stop Tlaylock once and for all. So let's do this!
Hello, Tack. My name's Flora. The moon Juju sent me here to hang out with you and help you whenever I can. Well, it's a long road ahead. We better get started.
Alright, so that's Flora. She's gonna be our assistant or partner throughout the game. As far as I can tell, a lot of people find her annoying, like Navi and Vi and all those people. Being honest, I don't really find her that annoying, really. Like, I see where they're coming from. She points out some of the obvious things, but, you know, she's not really as annoying as Navi. In fact, I don't really find her annoying at all, really. Like, some of her hints, yeah, can be a little stupid, but, meh. I like her. I think her personality is pretty good.
You seem smart enough to figure this out on your own, but you move yourself around by using the move stick, and if you need to jump, it's as simple as pressing the jump button. You can press the jump button twice to perform a double jump. Hey, don't laugh. I like to think of myself as thorough.
Alright, so as you can probably tell, this is just a tutorial of the game. Nothing major here. Let's just...
I thought of something else important to tell you. Sometimes you'll notice that the camera's not facing the same direction you want to go. You can use the camera stick to rotate the camera around yourself. If the camera isn't looking in the direction you want, just use the camera stick to rotate it until you see what you need to see. Rotate the camera now to look at me.
I see how this is going to be. This is going to be one of those games that tries to interrupt me while I'm trying to explain things, is it?
Great! Now you can do this anytime you need to look at something. Simple enough. Oh, and if you just want the camera to center behind you, it's as easy as pressing the camera stick.
Alright, and that's the right analog stick, by the way. She seems to have a bad habit of telling you, press the action button to do this, press the use button to do that. Okay, what's the action button? What's the use button? The jump button? What's that? What? Like, she just says the name of what the button does, but not the actual button. You're so helpful. Anyway.
Okay, Tack. In the end, I think you'll find most animals to be helpful in some way or another. If you come across an animal, you should experiment with it to learn how it can help you. Some animals can even be ridden. Oh yes, the mighty Rhino. These fellows are great for breaking things into little tiny pieces. Go ahead and jump on board. If you want him to speed up, try giving him a swat with your club.
Alright, riding rhinos. I remember this from the commercials. And it got me so excited to play this game. Seeing those commercials. That's why I say that this is like one of my most memorable games ever. Because it's like, I just remember how excited I got when I saw commercials for it and everything. So, yeah, like what you're playing right now, yeah, this is like one of the first official copies of the game. Like, the very first copy ever made. Like, well, it's not the very first copy ever made, obviously, but, like, And I didn't get it on day 1 either, but, like, yeah, this is, like, one of the, first ever copies that was ever created, so... I don't mean to brag, but anyway. I'm just awesome. Okay, let's just move on.
While you're adventuring, you'll no doubt discover you can pick up certain items. What's cool is that you can throw any item you pick up by just using the action button.
What's the action button?
An object around and just want to set it down, press the use button.
What's the use button? Okay, you're gonna see that this text is gonna be so much more helpful in telling us what button is what. Alright, triangle is the use button, and square is the action button. Press square to throw the, melon thingies, that kind of look like coconuts, like I thought they were coconuts back when I first played this. And then you just press triangle to put them down. You might not understand why you want to put a melon down, but you will later on. In fact, we're actually going to find out why later on in this tutorial, like at the very end.
Sometimes when you jump, you'll grab onto a ledge.
Didn't even grab the ledge.
When you grab a ledge, you'll always drop that item. You'll also drop it if you fall off tall ledges.
And Flora vanished too. Well, glitch. Oh, that's great.
This little guy, he's a loop-tail monkey and quite mischievous, I might add. Monkeys like this one love throwing coconuts at other animals.
Alrighty.
Hey, Tak, try throwing the melon at the monkey to see what happens.
Alright, dude, let's see what happens when we throw a melon at this monkey. Alright, so what happens? Ah!
I suggest you move back a little. Remember, those monkeys always throw at whoever's closest to them.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that they do that, man. It helps to tell us this stuff. Hey, remember? No, I told you didn't tell us. Okay. So let's back up a little bit so that he doesn't hit us, and instead let's get him to hit the chicken. So that he gets off of that pressure plate over there, or the nest that's like a pressure plate. And the door will open.
Something at him, he'll toss a coconut at whoever's closest to him. Keep this in mind while you're adventuring.
Yeah, where was that information the first time, lady? Alright. So now we're gonna learn about feathers.
Feathers are very valuable. Make sure you pick up any feathers you see. To pick up a feather, just run through it. There are different kinds of feathers you can find in the world. These yellow feathers are health feathers. See how they look like the feather on the top of your head? That's because the feather on your head is also your health meter. When it turns all the way purple, you're out of health. These other feathers also give you health, but their primary use is for magic. As you progress, you'll need mana feathers to do magic.
Yes, we're gonna learn a little more about magic later on, but we won't really get magic until like halfway through the game, so don't worry about this idea too much just yet, because we don't really need it right now.
See, your current weapon is the club. It's a little basic, but easy to use. Just press the action button to swing the club. Practice on these breakable jars.
Alright, and now we begin to learn how to attack by pressing the square button. See, that's the proper way to do a tutorial, man. At least Bentley has the guts to be like, press the circle button to do everything, Sly. Anyway, and I just got it.
Use your club. It's gonna take a few hits, but I know you can do it.
Yeah, I won. I won, Flora. But yeah, those are, normals, I think they're called. They have a weird... What? Okay, wow, there's a guy on the log. Yeah, that guy's a normal. They're the main enemies of the game. In fact, you fight just... That's kind of like the only enemy you fight in this game. Like, there are different versions of normals that you'll see later on, but, like, those are, like, the only species of enemy you fight, really. Other than the bosses, but, yeah. Alright, now we're going to learn about orangutan.
Wow! Look at the orangutan bend that banana tree. I wonder what would happen if you stood on
That's
the
what bending looks like. But yeah, what you need to do is you need to stand next to this orangutan, get on the leaf, and let's go up the tree, go flying.
Awesome, Tak! Anytime you want to have the orangutan throw you somewhere, just stand near him and he'll pull down the tree.
Alrighty, so yeah, when you need to be catapulted somewhere, just stand next to this orangutan, or whatever orangutan you're talking to, or whatever. Get on the leaf, and then he'll send you flying. Now the hidden catapult thing will get a little more tricky later on, as we need to do things like get the orangutan to get to the proper tree in order to get us to the right spot, that kind of stuff. But we'll learn more about that later on. Right now, let's just keep going.
There'll be plenty of places in the world where you'll have to use ropes. Remember though, you'll swing in the direction you're facing. So push the move stick left or right to line yourself up before you jump off.
Right, now we're gonna learn about swinging. You can get on ropes just by jumping to it and he'll grab onto it automatically. You can position yourself, you can climb up the rope, down the rope, all that kind of stuff. Excuse me. So, hold down the square button to start swinging, like so. And then when you feel like you're going far enough, just press the X button to get off that rope. Alright. What? Alright. Here's another orangutan. Can you send us flying, mister? Mister? Thank you. Oh, wait, get on the leaf. Yay! I missed that feather. I think it's, like, impossible to get that feather, actually. Like that happened earlier, too, when I was doing my practice run of this game. So I don't think you can really get that better. It's just sitting there lonely. Like, no one knocks me. Alright, we're almost done with the tutorial. This is the last thing we need to learn about.
Okie dokie. Now it's time to learn about rams. See if you can get past them.
Okay, man. Hey, little ram. Oh, how's it going, buddy? Hey, you want a hug? Ah! What the heck?
Ram's finished sending you flying. He always goes back to the same location. Maybe you could use a melon to lure him away from the door. Try setting a melon down on the ground somewhere near him and see what happens.
Right, and this is when putting down stuff comes in handy. Just put the melon down near him and he'll go over there and eat it. And while he's distracted, you can just sneak past him. And that's the end of the tutorial!
You're ready to help Jabulba turn
Why'd you vanish again?
into human form. Jabulba said we needed to go to the burial grounds. We can get there from your village. Let's get started.
Man, that girl's weird, man. That girl's weird. Alright, so through this door is Tax Village, the hub world of the game. And we will go there in the next video. See you then, everyone.